Notorious News today, and today I am bringing you a weekly news roundup. So thank you very much for joining me. Okay then, first up today, and in London this weekend, a lookalike contest for people who look like Harry Styles will be held. So, Styles fans will gather at Soho Square in the capital, hoping that Harry Styles may even make a surprise appearance. Cash prizes will be dished out for the best lookalikes, and even the worst one will be given a prize too. Okay, next, and in South Carolina in the US, 40 monkeys have escaped from a research facility. Residents in the area have been recommended to keep their doors and windows firmly locked so that the monkeys don't make their way into the people's homes. The research facility houses a variety of species, for example, capuchin and macaque monkeys. Traps have now been set up in the hope of catching the monkeys. Next, tech news, and Nintendo have announced that the Nintendo Switch 2 will be revealed before the end of March next year. The new console will bring big updates compared to the original Switch, which made its first appearance in 2017. Nintendo have not said much details about the Nintendo Switch 2. However, leaked photos suggest that it will have twin USB-C ports, magnetic Joy-Cons and an 8-inch LCD screen. There's also been a rumour of the new Switch being able to support something called backwards compatibility, which means you'll be able to play games you have on your existing Switch on the announced new one. Okay, next up, and Remembrance Day is soon coming up. Well, sadly, in Hampshire in England, a giant Remembrance Day poppy has been vandalised. Vandals smashed the poppy, which was decorating a bandstand. The local council are appalled, saying that the vandalism is mindless and hugely disrespectful. The community are furious, and as a result of the vandals' act, the council have now removed all the poppies from the bandstand. The council are now urging for anyone with further information regarding the incident to come forward. Okay, moving on now, and a retired tree surgeon has found a gold nugget that is shaped like Britain. Jonathan Needham discovered the treasure on the border between Derbyshire and Staffordshire in England. The gold nugget is roughly 3 centimetres long, 1 centimetre wide, and just over 10 kilograms in weight. Well, Mr. Needham has described his discovery as the holy grail of his adventures with metal detecting. But what is the origins of the gold nugget? Well, it's not yet known whether it's natural or the result of smelting. Its scrap value is £800, but if it's found to be natural, then it could be worth significantly more than this figure. Okay, next, and the European Union's Copernicus Climate Change Service says that 2024 is virtually certain to be the hottest year ever recorded. If this becomes true, it would mean this is the second consecutive year that we've had record-breaking temperatures. This is a reminder of climate change and immediate need for action. Okay, we've still got plenty to come on your Notorious News show today. Here's what we got to come. We're talking about the US election, which took place earlier this week. And we'll also talk about the rare antelope, which was born in Bedfordshire recently. Okay, next, and the US election. It did take place earlier this week, where people in the US voted for who they wanted to be their president. Their choice was either the Republican Party and Donald Trump, or Kamala Harris and the Democratic Party. Well, in the end, it was the Republican Party and Donald Trump who ended up winning the US election. This means that Donald Trump will become the next president in an official inauguration ceremony on the 20th of January next year. Until then, Joe Biden will stay as the country's president. Moving on now, and Ventura County in the US, which is northwest of LA, has been suffering from damage due to a mountain fire. Flames spread rapidly, and after just a day of the fire's existence, 14,000 acres have been burned. Thousands have been evacuated as homes and lives are at serious risk. But how did the fire emerge? Well, it was fueled by wind gusts of over 60 miles per hour. Red flag warnings have been implemented for more than 18 million people in the south of the state of California. Firefighters are working 24/7 to try to put blazes out and take the fire under control. Sadly, 2 people have had to be hospitalised due to smoke inhalation. Okay then, moving on now. And the leader of the Conservative Party, Kemi Badenoch, made her first appearance on Wednesday this week. Miss Badenoch became the new leader of the Conservative Party in the UK recently after a long leadership contest took place with other candidates such as Robert Jenrick, Priti Patel and James Cleverly. Well, earlier this week, after Miss Badenoch took power of the Conservative Party, she announced her top team, which now includes Robert Jenrick as Justice Secretary and Priti Patel as Foreign Secretary. Okay, next, some animal news and a rare antelope called the Eastern Mountain Bongo has been born at Woburn Safari Park in Bedfordshire. The birth is being celebrated as a big success for conservation efforts. Fewer than 100 of the species are left in the wild, with them being classed as critically endangered. The newborn male calf was born a few weeks ago to Ophea, a first-time mum. Tom Robson, who's the park's head of reserves, has said that both mother and calf are doing well and that the keeper's hearts have already been stolen by his enormous and timid but increasingly confident nature. The calf is hoped to join a wildlife collection and start a breeding group of his own in the future. Okay, that's all from me for now. Thank you very